Hello Boiler Breakers and welcome to Travel Asia, brought to you by Purdue University's Asian American and Asian Resource and Cultural Center. I'm Ivan Inares from the Department of Hospitality and Tourism Management, and I will bring you to the different countries of Asia this semester. The first country we are going to be visiting is the Philippines. The Philippines is a beautiful archipelago in Southeast Asia, composed of 7,641 islands. For this episode, we will be visiting some of those islands and some aspects of Philippine culture which you must see when you travel. So here are 10 things to do if you visit the Philippines. Of course, on top of that list is to visit an amazing beach, and there are thousands of beaches all over the Philippines. In fact, one of the islands, Palawan, is ranked the top island in the world by readers of Travel and Leisure magazine. And of course, there's Boracay, Bohol, Cebu, and many other islands you can choose from.
When we talk about Palawan alone, the province is composed of 1,780 islands, including popular clusters such as Coron and El Nido, and the very high-end Amampulo in Pamalican Island. Of course, Boracay is known for its powder white sand beaches and stunning sunsets. But everywhere else in the Philippines, there is no absence of amazing sun, sand, and sea.
Second on the list would be to visit the rice terraces of the Philippine Cordilleras, a UNESCO World Heritage Site in the province of Ifugao on Luzon Island.
According to UNESCO, the rice terraces of the Philippine Cordilleras is an outstanding example of an evolved, living cultural landscape, the fruit of knowledge handed down from one generation to the next, and the expression of sacred traditions and a delicate social balance. They have helped to create a landscape of great beauty that expresses the harmony between humankind and the environment.
Number 3 on the list is another World Heritage Site, the historic town of Vigan, the best preserved Spanish colonial town in Asia.
According to UNESCO, Vigan's architecture reflects the coming together of cultural elements from elsewhere in the Philippines, from China, and from Europe, resulting in a culture and townscape that have no parallel anywhere in the East and Southeast Asia.
You haven't been to the Philippines if you haven't tried the food, and of course, number 4 on the list is to try the local cuisine, and there's more to the Philippines than adobo and lumpia.
Filipinos start the day with a heavy meal composed of meat or fish, fried rice, fried egg, and vegetable condiments. Beef tapa is the local version of beef jerky, while daing na bangus is one of the many versions of dried fish. Kare-kare is a very rich peanut stew with oxtail and vegetables. We also have our own versions of the empanada, but the star of the show is the spit-roasted pig called lechon. Anthony Bourdain called the Cebu lechon the best pork dish in the world. Another dish he was raving about was the halo-halo dessert. And of course, dessert or snacks would not be complete without rice cakes such as suman and kutsinta.
The Philippines is the center of the center of the center of marine biodiversity in the world. So number 5 on the list is to go scuba diving. The Philippines is located in the Ring of Fire. So number 6 on the list is to hike up one of its famous volcanoes.
Some of the popular volcanoes include the Mayon volcano with its perfect cone, Taal volcano, and Mount Pinatubo.
The Philippines has very colorful festivals all year round, so number 7 on the list is to attend one of those festivals.
Because of Spanish colonization, many of the country's festivals and events are a colorful mix of Catholic and pre-colonial practices, such as the passionate Nazareno procession, the rambunctious Ati-Atihan, Lenten devotions such as Moriones and Kutud, harvest festivals such as the Pahiyas and Vegan's Tres de Mayo, and the Giant Lantern Festival for Christmas. Other festivals celebrate local flair, such as Panagbenga and Mascara.
Number 8 on the list is to take a boat ride through the Puerto Princesa underground river.
The Puerto Princesa Subterranean River National Park has a 15-mile-long underground river, one of the longest in the world, and a spectacular limestone karst landscape. In 2011, it was included as one of the new 7 wonders of the world.
Of course, you haven't been to the Philippines if you don't explore its capital city, Manila, and that is number 9 on our list.
Among Manila's favorite attractions are Manila Bay and its famed sunset, Rizal Park, the San Sebastian Basilica, which is completely made out of steel, and Binondo, the oldest Chinatown in the world.
The eastern side of the Philippines faces the Pacific Ocean, so it has some amazing waves, and number 10 on our list is to go surfing.
Here are some amazing pictures of the Cloud9 wave in Siargao, courtesy of our friends at Surfista Travels.
There you have it, Boilermakers. That's it for today's episode. I do hope you enjoyed your trip to the Philippines. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, please email us at aaarcc@purdue.edu. Until the next episode, boiler up!